So yeah, so I realized Kelly is in our Bright and Burn group, right? I've seen
Yeah,
her name.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. So yeah, Kelly's on the Bright and Burn group, and yeah, I did the workout this morning. I changed the strength activities. I was thinking to myself as I was doing, I did 2 rounds, and I did our peak power workout that's on the 20 seconds,
Yeah.
and I was thinking to myself, I was like, maybe 4 rounds is a little much to start with on any week. Like I got through 2 rounds, and then I did the peak power. Then I was supposed to do another 2 rounds, but I only did like the first three exercises before I got on here. So I brought my weights up to my room. And so
Okay.
after we're done recording, I'm going to finish up the last couple exercises, but it does make the workout kind of lengthy, which is kind of.
So is there a new video? Because I honestly haven't seen
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. There's a new video. So
Okay.
it's I switched up the exercises. It's gonna be squat, deadlift, split squat, heel raise, single leg heel raise, all with like I added upper body motions to all of them too. So we're kind of getting
Okay.
upper and lowers at the same time. Push up is still in there with a row. A very like a modification on bridge is in there. And then I like the side plank series. I feel like I got a lot of toning out of just doing that. I showed a couple different modifications. And then today, when I was doing them myself, I did like another modification. So I might add that one as just like a bonus. I might do a quick video of it and throw it in there for everybody to see. But yeah, yeah. So, and then we're also adding core. So there'll be core
Okay.
exercises on, I think core is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, but it'll
Okay.
keep core kind of short. So I think it's still going to be 10 repetitions, but it's only going to be 2 rounds. I think at the most I'm going to add because we're already going to be doing other workouts. And maybe this week I'll just bump it down to one. I wrote two, but I might bump
Mhm.
it down to one just so everybody can get used to it. So
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. What's new with you today?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking we keep talking about this list that we created, and I don't know if we want to like turn this into a episode, but if we want to like get organized maybe today and look at our list.
Yeah,
Let me pull it up here. Yeah, so lessons learned from rowing. I think we talk about that every time.
I think so. I think so. That's a big main topic, right?
Yeah. And parenting a rower as a former rower. I've talked about that. And you've talked about like teaching your kids how to row. So
Yeah. Not very
we've
successfully, but
done that. I'm sure they're great rowers. It just didn't stick.
Eh, yeah, I mean, I wish they loved it more. I wish it would be kind of like, I love seeing those like parent-child and they're out there rowing together and maybe in the future, maybe
Yeah,
that
you
gets
never know.
something. Yeah, I mean, I hope because Luke's gonna be going to RIT, so I'm hoping that
Yeah.
he'll pick up rowing when he goes there. So
Hmm.
fingers crossed. He's been having trouble getting in contact with the running coach, so I think
Okay.
rowing would be a perfect option for him. I'm like, just do like the fall. If you don't like it,
Yeah.
then that's fine. But you can learn a lot in one season of rowing. So especially because you guys, they row every day. So
Now, how are they set up for the men? Are they D3? Are they club? What are they at RIT?
I think they're D3,
Okay.
both the men and the women. I think.
I'm looking it up right now
Look
because
it up
for the future, because I
for the
think
future,
that
so
would
we
be a
know, so we
good,
could give people the right information.
yeah. And I think for RIT will probably be on Keegan's list too, because
Oh,
he's
cool.
definitely going to be looking at well, he's at this point, some engineering schools. So
Very cool.
how do we see? So I think they're both men's sports. So if they're listed on their athletic page,
And
then
that's
they're
um,
officially, yeah, they're not
D3.
club.
Yeah.
Okay. Because like Rutgers, for example, Rutgers is D1, I think, for women, and then club for men, which is
Oh,
surprising because Rutgers is really good for men, but
yeah.
I don't know what happened or if they ever were part of their varsity sports, but they're not a varsity sport at Rutgers.
Yeah, might be part of the whole Title IX
Hmm.
thing.
Yeah. Yep.
So at one point, a lot of women's rowing teams were popping up because of the benefits as far as balancing out expensive men's sports. So
Right. Yeah. And if RIT is division, let's see.
I think they're Division 3 for most. They might be Division 1 for hockey.
Yeah, that's how RPI is. I think union. A lot of colleges tend to be that way, like
Yeah.
hockey. But then also, I think Hobart and William Smith is like that, maybe for hockey too, but like they're interesting because Hobart's Division 1 for rowing, but Division 3 for women's rowing. So
Oh,
so yeah, I mean they're separate. It's so interesting. Like
yeah.
at one point they were separate, like completely separate colleges, and
Hmm.
then they came together. So that kind of makes sense, but then their athletics were totally still separate. And now they're kind of like meshing more, I think, together. Like they may
Hmm.
have one athletics department. I'm not exactly sure about that.
Yeah, and I don't know if they have, I mean, I think they do have a totally different coaching staff for the men's versus the women's team. They have a beautiful spot.
I do.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous spot. I remember I went to do a ride along with Ethan Curran. He was coaching at Hobart
Mm,
in while I was doing level 3. And I remember like it was distracting how beautifully clear the water was down to like the bottom. Like half the time I was like half one eye was like looking down and just so amazed that you could see all the way to the bottom of the lake. And then of course the other eye watching the boy. I mean we were out with the boys varsity like A boat. Like they were
mm,
just incredible, just fast and it's
yeah.
just fun to watch like not to be biased towards men's boats, but like if for just like the sheer power
Hmm.
and the connectivity, like they're just so strong. Not that women's
Hmm.
boats can't
Yeah.
look at that too, but just there's an overwhelming sense of power when you've got 8 varsity A boat like
Hmm.
they are trucking. Like even
Hmm.
just on the pick drill, you're just like the boat is moving so quickly. It's like 'cause I watch a lot of masters, I watch a lot of juniors. There's something about those college boats. It's just like they're just so peak and at like their prime of strength that it's just really, really fun to watch them. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, Hobart has a beautiful, beautiful boathouse, beautiful waterway. I mean, they're on like kind of like that canal inlet, and is it Seneca Lake? I think I
I
forget which
think so.
major
Yeah,
lake it is.
I think so.
Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's so clear and beautiful. You can see to the
Hmm.
bottom, which is just, you can't do that on the canal or on the Genesee River. It's more like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is kind of the water look. So it was definitely a treat being out there. So
Did it like give you flashbacks? Like, do you remember going to that location? Because their location is the same from when we rode. It just
I
looks a little different. There's
looks
more
so
built up.
different. I remember is that the place that has the the caterpillar sign? There was like a caterpillar. I don't know
I don't
what
know
horse
what you're
that was.
talking about. That's a caterpillar
There's a
sign.
caterpillar sign, and I can see it in my head. It was like white with a green caterpillar on it, and I don't know. Maybe I made it up or something, but
I'm sure it's there. I just don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen it.
I thought it was Head of the Fish, but maybe it was out at that location. Because what race was did they have out there on Seneca Lake? And like
They
was
have
a
a
race,
race?
and it started on the in that inlet area. Like it started probably in on the canal area by the boathouse, and then probably came out and into the lake or something like that. I don't know.
I don't think so. They don't so Ithaca and like Hobart and William Smith, I don't think they can host like big races because of the bodies of water they row on are so narrow. They can only do like dual meets.
Yeah,
So I remember like if we went out there, it was just for like dual
like a
meets.
scrimmage.
And I think maybe you're thinking of Ithaca only because I do remember like part of the race was like on a very narrow body of water and then it opens up. But I don't
Mhm.
know if that's the case for where William Smith and Hobart row. But I do remember, like, I can go back in my memory bank and remember going to those locations. And I think they both row in the same locations. Their boathouses are like definitely Hobart and William Smith's boathouses is different. But
Yeah.
when I took Hannah to go see their boathouse, we're driving down there. I could distinctly remember, but there was no houses there. Like there's like a
Yeah.
whole neighborhood
It's
now.
neighborhood. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that like everything else was just like clicked in my memory. I remember even like my parents bringing my dog to come see me
Aw.
and my mom bringing like a chicken, like a salad with chicken. Like I had asked her to bring that. She's like, "What do you want
Aw.
me to bring?" And I don't know why, but that just came to mind. And she brought cookies and stuff. And I think it was like Easter time, so I think they brought like an Easter basket too.
Aw. Your parents.
So, but yeah, I was like, I remember this location. I mean, the boathouse looks completely different, but at night it's very nice.
Yeah.
And then for Ithaca, see, we haven't gone down there at all to see it for Hannah, although she did apply there. Um, but it would be neat to go back down there because I know Cornell is there. And
Mhm.
then I don't know how close they are to where Ithaca's boathouse is, but I do remember being there for a race.
I remember the Ithaca race
Mm-hmm.
because that's my infamous rowing on the square reference.
Mm,
Because I remember the funny thing about that one, and I don't know if I'm combining two different times that we went to Ithaca. Um, uh, Kelly Papke stole the Yale uni. Do you remember that?
no, but it
So there
doesn't
was something,
surprise me.
yeah, there was something about like we were scrimmaging Ithaca.
Mm-hmm.
And either Kelly snuck into the Cornell boathouse or we had access to the Cornell boathouse for some reason. And so when she went in there, saw the uni and stole it. And I remember she was like running out. So you know how like can you imagine her like holding a uni and like doing the Kelly Papke run?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I think I may have been like, I could have been captain at the time, or I just could have been being nosy Adrian and been like, you need to take that back. You can't, someone's uni, what are they going to row in? And like, I remember giving her a hard time. I don't remember whether she kept the uni or not. We'll have to
Can you
ask her
imagine
if
if
she
you're the
actually
Yale, if like
actually took
Yale
the
was
Yale
there?
uni. But and then that was the that's why I always talk about rowing on the square because I remember and it must have been when Wendy was coaching us and we did a mixed eight. Like we had raced our four, you guys had raced your lightweight eight. Um and they had like a I think like a JV or a second boat or some type of race that we didn't have a boat for.
Hmm.
So she took the four of us from the four and then four people from the lightweight eight. I think uh Courtney was coxing
Okay.
and we went to go do the warm up and she called for all eight on the square. And like I don't know why I remembered like this is the story either I
Wow.
made it up or like this really happened. So we're
Okay.
all eight on the square. We remember all like laughing because like why Courtney why are we all gonna like I'm like we can't do this. So we start doing the picture all eight on the square and it was just like the rowing gods like smiled upon us and it was perfect.
Mm.
And then I remember like she called for blades down and we were all laughing. It's just like we can never do that again. Like, kind of like, because I don't know if we were like hot dogging because like we were kind of probably close to the other boat. Like we were warming up to go do
Right.
this race that we had never rowed together. Like it was just kind of
Mm-mm.
like this random
Yeah.
boat. And so like that's why I always have the love for rowing on the square because that makes me think of that
Mm.
story and it was so fun and we
I
were
wish I remembered that. I feel like I was in that boat. I do kind of remember that whole thing, but that's the thing about when we rode. There's not a lot of records, you know. Like today, everything is like
Mhm.
posted,
Oh
lineups are
God.
posted, like
Yeah, like every time you go out and row, you take a picture now. I mean, but like way back when, like, we just didn't do that. And I was talking to the people from Regatta Sport, like, hey, shout out to Regatta Sport. I DM'd them on Instagram and I was just like, you guys were the first tech wear I ever wore because I know I had the navy blue shirt with
Yep.
the lines that went down the side. Like I remember
Hmm.
buying that and having that. I couldn't remember whether you know how we had the blue with the white
Yep.
band shirt?
Hmm.
Was that Regatta Sport or was that JL?
I want to say that was Regatta Sport. And the funny thing I just thought of is that remember we used to refer to the long sleeves as JLs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and that's a brand name. It's
That's
almost
a
like
brand.
Kleenex and tissue, but like
The clear, yep.
I don't think people do that anymore. But like that's what we would do, right? Because you had
Well,
your uni and you had your JL.
and you had your JL. And I mean the interesting part was is like that was like really like my first introduction to tech wear. Like
Mm.
I didn't own one piece of tech wear. I mean, it was like a big deal. Like, I mean, like having something like that was not commonplace. Like everybody didn't have techwear in their drawer. Like you had to be like a serious athlete to have some type of like
Oh
I
yeah,
remember like running and I mean like I had cotton shirts, cotton
sure.
shorts. Like I mean like the most techish kind of stuff you had maybe was a pair of like Umbro shorts or something like
Bros.
Umbro. I love like these throwback companies. Umbro still exists and still makes stuff. Um, but like I think it was an interesting time, like,
Mhm.
to be an athlete because
Yeah.
even even I remember, like, in high school when I ran cross country, like, the singlet that you got, like, that was special, like, you couldn't go to the store and just buy something that was that material, like, it was specially made for athletes.
Mhm.
And then, like, I think, like, the whole maybe it's the whole athleisure movement that kind of brought
Yeah.
this kind of wear to everybody, everyday wear kind of idea. But otherwise, I mean, you train in cotton, like, cotton shorts, cotton,
Well,
cotton.
yeah, even the bike shorts were like I think I still have some in a bin somewhere, but they were like a cotton blend with spandex. So they
Yeah.
still had some cotton in them. And yeah, so I remember like if you look at pictures from like my pictures from my first races in like the early 90s, people were wearing wool sweaters. Like that was what you wore because
Mhm.
it kept you warm
Yep.
in the conditions after your race. Now, I remember we did have unis at some point, like we started having those for the team, but then, you would scramble together and try and afford the boathouse
Jacket.
jackets,
The jacket was a big deal.
that was the only other thing that you would have as a team, possibly like you would get together and like order those. And but other than that, I mean, for practices, I remember wearing this is so funny. But I remember like now it is a thing now, right? Or I don't know if it still is, but like boxer shorts. Like
Oh.
guys boxer shorts were like what we wore.
Mhm. Yep.
That
I
was
don't
just
know.
a thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing I remember, but I remember wearing them in the boat
Mhm.
as my shorts. Like, I mean, I had underwear underneath too, but like I was wearing boxer shorts. And that was just like I wasn't the only one either. Like that was the thing that we were wearing because I remember distinctly like my coach pointing out how ridiculous it was that like you realize you're wearing men's underwear. Like, so
Hilarious. Oh my gosh. Like,
yeah.
I just can't I mean, I can't imagine, like, even, like, thinking back to it, I'm like, we don't have a lot of pictures of us at practice, but we must have looked like a bunch of hobos.
Yeah, I'm sure
Like,
we
because at
did.
the
Yeah.
time, there wasn't, like I always think of, like, these kids now, they come to practice, like, kind of looking like they're dressed for the Olympics. They've got, like, these beautiful, like,
Yeah.
well, they wear long anything. They've got shorts and t-shirt and, like, everything's, like, tech wear and fit and just, like I mean, we just kinda wore whatever. Like, I mean, I can't I mean, I like I said, I can't even imagine, like, when it got cold, like, I can't even imagine what kind of sweatpants I had. I probably had, like,
Yeah, like
Champion like
Champion
the
Kmart
Champion cotton
sweatshirt.
sweatpants,
Yeah.
Champion sweatshirts, and just
Mhm.
I mean, because you get soaked. I mean, you're always like I mean, I guess that's kind of why I always felt like kind of like a wet, noodle as
Mhm.
a rower, like, I remember having extra clothes in my car 'cause, a lot of the PT classes were especially when I became a junior and a senior, like, all the classes started at 8 a.m. So,
Mhm.
like like, Nicole and I would, like we'd hop in the car from practice, we'd drive up to school, and I would just have like, I'd peel off all of those layers, and then I'd just put on a bunch of other layers that were dry, and we'd
Yeah.
always sit in the back of the class. I remember having, like, a box of Cheerios in my back seat because
Mhm.
like, you couldn't I mean, you didn't have time to stop for anything. Like, of course, there's plenty of places to eat on campus, but, like, that would have meant having, like, extra time before the class started to kind of and we just, like, sticking our hands in our our box of Cheerios trying to, like, eat something after, being at practice all morning,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just I mean, it's a different experience, and, like, even I was looking through some old pictures because I was trying to find any pictures of me with the regatta sport stuff on, and I couldn't.
You
Like, I was
couldn't?
yeah, like, I like but you said that the white one with the blue, that was definitely regatta sport? Are you sure?
You know what? I'm wondering,
Because it wasn't I mean, that
trying to
wasn't
think
a
if I have a picture.
time, um
I want to say it is, but I might actually have a
'cause
picture.
I know the uni that we're wearing is a JL, but the uni that we had before those unis, I have a lot of pictures from the year when Meg was coaching us, my senior year, when
Mm-hmm.
all of the stuff, like all of the wares and stuff changed that year. But I don't have any pictures, and I have pictures from my freshman year. I don't have a lot of pictures from sophomore and junior year. I'm like, where are all those pictures? Um,
And I'm trying to
but
see if I have.
I can't see if that says. I can't tell if this says JL or if it says regatta sport.
I have a small one somewhere and I can't find it. But I've got. I
So,
gotta look. What do
so
you
this,
got?
so this is the picture from senior year
Oh yeah.
where we're wearing the
Can
ones
you
with the
zoom in?
band. I
Or
can't.
can you zoom in on the picture?
Can you zoom on in on this paper photo? I can't tell. So there is an emblem,
I thought it was
and
regatta.
it's like right on our chest, and I really can't because this is a printout of a digital picture, I think.
Oh, okay. I
And
think these are okay. School.
or there might be an actual real picture somewhere, and I may have like and my dad may have like scanned it, and yeah, I don't know. It sort of looks like it might say regatta sport. But why would but then I was thinking like are the JL the unis we're wearing are JLs. They're definitely JLs because like there's a picture of somebody standing and I can see the JL on the uni. So the uni that um had the white stripe with the blue line down the side.
That's this one. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Oh,
Well,
because I have
your blur
I
on.
have my blur on. Hang on. That was weird. Uh,
That they had
okay.
it had the blue bee. Yeah, that one with the blue bee. But what is
That's
are
my freshman year.
that's your
Yep.
freshman year. And so the long sleeve with the lines down the side, those were JLs, right?
Not so you're not talking about that one?
I'm talking about this one, the white. Do you still have this one, the shirt? I don't
No,
have
I
the
wish
shirt.
I did.
Yeah, I know. This is that would have been a cool shirt to have. It had some type of white. So I can't tell if it's an emblem or you know what it probably says is Cool Max.
Woolmax.
Just popped into my head, but on the side here, like right by the shoulder, there's like a little white. It looks like a little white mark, but I
Oh
think
yeah.
it was like it might have said like Cool Max. You know how like some like it was like a brand of fabric? But I'm gonna have
Yes.
to ask.
Kind of like Gore-Tex.
Yeah, I might have to ask the Regatta Sport people.
Here's speaking
What is
of
this?
which,
I really wish
here's
I had this shirt.
I wish I had that shirt. This is at Hobart and William Smith.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. I have lots of pictures from Augusta.
Ah, I just passed some pictures from Augusta.
I've got pictures
Show and
from
tell picture day.
picture day, but mine are like in the book. So it's hard for me to kind of
Here's me with
Philadelphia,
Katie. Oh,
Ohio.
ooh, let's see. I don't have any from that.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah, look at
Philadelphia,
that.
Ohio.
Is that Janet?
Yeah, that was Janet and Nicole at the top there. Like everybody's sitting around eating bag lunches. This is my senior year because Meg is in these pictures. Um, let me see.
This is Augusta. This is Gina and and all the Katies in
Aww.
front of our little hotel there.
Oh, that's awesome. And I think, let me see. I have pictures of your eight, but I don't know if any of them are close enough to me, like, see who's in the boat. Like I said, this is my senior year, so does this look familiar? Is this your crew?
Oh boy. Let me put you on my bigger screen so I won't be looking at the screen here. Um,
I need to find some older ones. The original lightweight eight.
I think that is that Molly. She had short hair in seven.
Yeah,
That might be the freshman.
that
So I
might
think the
be
twins
freshman.
are in there and Jen.
Let me see.
Were they freshmen or novice maybe?
Um, got some pictures of. Not sure. These ones
I
my dad took.
don't think she'd be embarrassed. So I'm gonna put this one. This is at a party. All right, let's see if I can do this. Woo. There's good old Kelly. We've talked about her before.
Happy.
and Pete Ryan.
Nice. I'm trying to find where's your lightweight 8? Good grief. I know I got pictures of you guys.
Well, I have a picture of us finishing the race. Nice little moment here. Let's see. There.
Oh,
That's us out ahead at the New York States.
very nice.
Yep. But it's far away.
Yeah, it's so hard. I mean, like I said, I have a bunch of pictures from my freshman year. I must have had like my dad either gave me a disposable camera or something.
Um,
This is my freshman year.
oh yeah, let's see that.
Head of the Genesee. So these are in black and white. My dad was he was a film guy
Oh,
for Kodak, and his division was black and white. So we always took pictures in black and white.
nice.
So those are ones he took. All right. Yeah, I mean this is kind of like it's just weird because I have like this collage. So there must be like digital pictures probably on my father's computer.
Oh, here's one of
This is
you.
a collage thing that he put together.
Oh, look at that.
And it's got like all sorts of pictures. So these
Oh,
are
is that me and Beth?
probably.
I think so, with my glasses on my head.
I mean, there's a lot of really good ones.
There's you, Adrien, with Kristen.
Aw, my rowing buddy. We palled around. I mean, like we had so much fun. Like I mean, if I take a look at all these pictures, people are just laughing and
Yeah, of
we just
Gina.
had a
Yep,
great
Beth,
time.
Kristen, Katie. Yep.
The whole crew.
Up. So they had this thing at UB Ooze Fest. Remember Ooze Fest? We talked
Oh,
about
yeah.
that
I don't
before.
know if I ever did Ooze Fest.
No?
Yeah, I think it was just like the fact that you had to trash all your stuff after you're done. It kind of deterred me. I have our here's the
Oh yeah, look at that.
or what is it, the media guide
The media
for
guide.
for
Yes.
1998 to 99. There's your boat. I was like, "Where's your picture of your boat? Are you in there?" Oh, here's a good one.
Oh yeah.
I think that was Mercyhurst, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
They came out and they did all those media pictures of us.
Yes.
I don't know if there's other good ones, but that was yeah. I love how Katie Rosoni's got that the little do-rag on her head.
Oh yeah. Well, there's me. Here, this is me with the same style do-rag.
Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness.
And there's our captains. This is again freshman year, I think.
Uh-huh.
You and Kristen.
Palling around, having fun.
Here, this is Augusta. This is a group shot. But you're not in it, I don't think. No.
There I am. I'm on the front, like leaning forward.
Oh yeah, that is you.
I have like
Okay.
shadow on my lip. I look like I have a mustache. I think I have that picture too. Um I have here's a good one. Oh, this is a nice one. This one must be Philly. Maybe
Oh, that's definitely Philly. Yep.
so I don't know if that was Dad Vale's. It looks like it might be Dad Vale's because it's
It's
warm.
probably, yeah. Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it would have been May, because otherwise.
We're all in shorts, but we were
Oh.
young, so who knows? I mean, it could have been fall. But I think did you guys come in second? Was that the year you guys came in second and
We
did
got
it?
third.
Yeah,
Third. Yep.
But
I'm trying to look for uniforms, but I don't see anything that says.
Let me see. Maybe it's this picture. Can you see the boats? I think you guys maybe are the farther out lane.
Well, we definitely got third, so that must be us in third. So second to for this boat.
Yeah.
Because
So
I don't
cool.
think I don't think we had any other 8s, right?
Mm-mm.
Or though the freshmen did, but I don't know how they did.
Yeah.
There was a
I'm
freshman
because
lightweight eight.
you guys got like medals there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
That was a big deal. I remember that being a big deal.
That was cool.
Yep.
That was that the year? No, I think it was the year after that I was really sick. I was rowing on cough medicine and a
Ugh.
dream.
Oh, here's a good one. So I think this is another. I don't think this is the
My
same.
messy background, and this is like post Christmas. All the back box of gift bags are in the background. So I took the blur off.
I think this was my senior year. We did row in the same boat. Here we go. I got proof.
Oh, good.
All right, I will put this one.
Oh, shit. Okay. So we got Shanahan, me, Janet, Sarah, you. Look at how tough you look. Allison, Jen, and is that Kelly?
I think so. You're so good
Wow.
with names. I'm like, brain is like completely mush. Yeah, I will put um this one will go on the cover for this podcast. I will
Okay.
sure of it. Yeah, that's so cool.
We talked about rowing um and not spandex. Here's a picture. I think one of the girls in this picture, this is not from UB, this is from high
Mhm.
school. Um, this one of these girls is wearing Umbros, I think. And then
Oh,
and
nice.
then the picture of me, I'm wearing jean shorts. That's what I raced in, Adrian. See if I can get this.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, back in the day, like it wasn't like you didn't have a different wardrobe for when you exercised. It was just like it was
Yep.
what was in your wardrobe. That is so awesome. Oh, I love
And that's with Niskiuna. That is this is like okay, so I wasn't rowing with Niskiuna. I learned how to row with Niskiuna, and then they needed somebody for their boat, and they were like, "Hey, you want to want to race with us?" And then I was like, "Okay." Things were different back then.
I look at all these pictures. I'm like, oh, Adrian, why are you dropping your chest at the catch? Good grief, your blade's like so high. Oh my God. Why didn't anybody say anything to me? Maybe they did, and I just didn't know what they were talking about. Here's another one. Here's us on the recovery. That same 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So these must,
Nice.
I don't know
Wait,
how that
was that Courtney?
yeah, that's
That's
Courtney
Courtney. Okay,
Coxing.
cool.
I don't know where,
These are all
maybe these were media pictures and I somehow got a hold of them because
maybe.
I'm like, how would I have pictures of myself rowing?
Yeah, somebody had to take them.
Somebody must have given these to me because these must have been like from when they went out and they took those pictures. Oh, look at this picture. This Janet, Courtney, and Tara together.
Aw,
Yeah. There's a lot of
where
cute.
was that one taken?
I don't know where that is.
Augusta?
That Augusta?
I
Because
don't know.
there's a trailer picture at the top.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
It looks like yeah, it might have been a trailer picture.
Because we're dressed like we're not dressed to like row. We have clothes like regular clothes on. So I don't know what that was. Oh, you know what I have in here too, which is awesome, kind of fun stuff. I have the remember the Independent Rowing News.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yep.
Do they still do that?
I don't know. No, I don't
Let's
think so.
see. Lightweight women. Did you this is let's see, what's the date on here? This is Crash Bees from I have no idea because there's no date anywhere. Um Katie Kubiak got a 744. Um Janet got an 815. Kelly Papke got an 823. I don't see you on here.
What is it from?
It's gotta be Crash Bees.
Oh, well, one year I went out and I had to row for Nicole. Like I didn't register, but Nicole did, but Nicole didn't go, so I went in her place.
Oh, so let me see if I can um don't forget the point seven.
Hmm.
Who else? I can't, yeah, but like you could see it's like old newspaper
Oh
clip
yeah. Look at that.
independent rowing news.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't have the year. So but like this might have been, I don't know. It would have been my junior year and Kristen's senior year.
Hmm.
And and you said you rode for Nicole. Let me see if I can find her name in here. That's so crazy because I mean, did we drive out same day and drive back? Am I remembering that correctly?
It's possible.
That we just like drove to Boston and like
I don't think so. I think, well, one year we
oh,
went freshman
this
year,
is
I think.
February 21st of 1999.
Okay.
So Crash Bees Sprints World Indoor Championships. Shout out to anybody who was there. I have your scores in my in my little in my little thing here. It's so funny. Like I think about what are my kids gonna do with this stuff? They're just throw it in the garbage. It's not gonna mean anything to them.
I have a NCAA violation letter.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so cool. What did you what did you violate?
So it says that out of season involvement of coaching staff occurred when Jim Wynn was involved, albeit briefly, in your practice activities during the summer of 2000.
Oh,
The things that they choose to pay attention to and care about, right?
yeah,
Like that made us any faster.
exactly. The 4 seconds he coached.
Yeah, I
Oh my
don't
God.
I don't remember anything about this, but
Here's
apparent
here's the spectrum, and I don't remember the UB. Was it? Do we have two papers? The UB Reporter and the UB Spectrum?
yeah, I do remember both of those. Oh, I remember that one. That one's the one that says all the way to the Peace Bridge, or
All
no?
the way to the early risers. Morning comes early for members of the women's crew team who begin practice at 5:45 a.m. Friday's chilling practice in the Black Rock Canal took them from West Side Rowing Club to the Peace Bridge.
The way to the Peace
So
Bridge.
if anybody knows like how far that is like basically the warm up. But it was cute, and they took a picture,
Yep.
which is nice. So, and then the spectrum that I have here it says UB crew row through choppy waters. So I don't know if we didn't do too well or something like that. The strong headwinds and rough waters proved to be too much for the UB women
Too much. Couldn't handle it.
as they traveled southeast to Ithaca last Saturday to take on both Ithaca and William Smith College. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Buffalo's efforts were no match for Ithaca, which dominated all four events.
Uh-oh. Do they have our lineups? Do they have the mixed eight in there?
Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so they said women's novice eight, and they had an 8B, and then a heavyweight four, a junior varsity novice light. Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful. Junior varsity novice lightweight four. What the heck? Um, we placed second, beating William Smith in the women's novice eight. The varsity heavyweight four, they lost only to the JV novice four lightweight at a time of 9:59. William Smith did not have an entry in the novice 8A or B. They placed second in the JV. Ithaca was the Bulls' first official meeting as a varsity sport. The crew traveled to Erie, PA to compete against Grand Valley, Duquesne, Mercyhurst, and that was April 11th. So we hadn't gone to Mercyhurst yet. The novice eight. The boat was powered by Corey Campbell, Carrie Kavanaugh, Marianne Siegler, Dorothy. I don't know, some of these names. Well, there's
Dorothy.
yeah, Cindy, Janet, Gina, and Courtney. That was the novice eight. I don't know what year. Oh, this is from 1998.
Yeah, so that would have been our spring, my
Yeah.
freshman spring.
Um, this is a slow start to novice 8 both. Still managed to finish third, close behind Mercy Hurst. The women were led by senior Sylvia Miller.
Yep, she was my coxswain in that boat that I showed you with the do-rag.
Oh, okay. So then it was Papke, Tara, Beth, Cindy, you, Jen Neertit, KJ, and
Mhm.
Rizzoni.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does it say how we did?
Um,
We won stateside.
called the toughest competition. They grabbed first place. So it must be a combination of the 2 weekends.
Hmm.
4-person boat battle Grand Valley. Kristen, it was me, Kristen, Katie Houghton, and Teresa Casella. Cox by at Jen Coleman. I remember that. Yeah. This is the next race will be Saturday in Binghamton. The Bulls will race against SUNY Binghamton, RIT, and Hamilton College.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun walk down memory lane.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, you keep these things and it's fun to look back on. And my kids are probably going to trash it at one point or another, but for now, my very beat up scrapbook that I should probably convert into something else. Um, it still holds a couple of little clues about everything. I do think you're right. Those shirts are regatta sport.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I will ask them. I will show them the picture and see if they remember ever, but they don't do a design like that. But they do, like, were they the ones that do the Canada shirt? Like the white, and then it
I
had
just
like,
I have one. Yeah, I think so because Regatta Sport is based like they have a store there, and I think that's
yeah.
where I got it. So I got one this summer actually. I got a
Mhm.
Canada. I got a
Like,
new one.
yeah, yeah. So like I guess the idea of the band across the chest is something that they've done, so maybe
Yeah.
that was an option. That was
Mm,
a cute shirt though. Like I said, I wish I had that sitting in my
mhm.
drawer still. That would have been of great value. I wish I had kept one of my unis. I know
Yeah,
at
I
some
have
point or
no
another I
idea.
got
Yeah.
rid of them. So the unis have gone to the donation God in the sky. I'm sure there's plenty of unis that end up, for the because what are you going to do with them
Right.
after a
Yeah.
certain point? And
Hmm.
like, I'd like to think that it would still fit, maybe.
You maybe, not me.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, not for nothing. Kate was a lightweight, so you guys were powerhouses, and you guys were, young and very thin. So I was young, not ever very thin like that. But oh my gosh, like, yeah, my uni probably would still fit if I had it in the drawer.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it would have been cool.
I wish I still had it. I could have like she probably wouldn't want to wear it, but I could say, Hannah, you
Yeah,
wear
Hannah,
my
oh,
little
yeah, Hannah put it on. Oh, yeah, you have
Yeah.
to think about those things.
Yeah. I don't know. I had because I mean at one point I had a Burn Hills one, I think. I'm pretty sure I had a Burn Hills one my senior year. I have a picture of me in it, so I had it somewhere.
Yeah,
I had a Buffalo one. We didn't have to turn them in, did we?
I don't think we turned them in. I think we took
Okay.
them. I mean, they're kind of like, I don't
Yeah,
want to say it's like underwearish, but it's
I
under,
know.
like it's very it's a personal item.
It is a personal item. Although I feel like maybe my West Side one was like, I don't know. I feel like I never owned it. So maybe, no. You would
You
think I would have one of them, but I
the
feel like the
older
West Side one
ones,
I borrowed or something.
yeah, like the older ones, they had like weight to them. Like they don't make them like that anymore, where they're like, where it's probably because it was a cotton
Yeah,
spandex.
I think it had the cotton in it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably why it had like a little bit more oomph to it. Because I
Hmm.
always feel like these unis now are just so flimsy. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should probably get moving and
Yeah.
I gotta get over to the clinic